Hey, how's it going, guys? Coach Joe here, back in Courage Corner. Today, got a couple different workouts, Only Heaven Knows and Gymnasty Mastery. So I'm going to start with the at-home workout today. It is a practice piece, 20-minute AMRAP. You are trying to just develop some skills you might not have or get a little bit better with the skills you already have. So we have 5 handstand push-ups and we have 10 pistols. And now obviously this is just a recommendation on how many reps you should try to achieve per round you take, because you can obviously modify this, especially if you don't have anything just yet. So with the handstand push-ups, what are we looking to do? Triangle position, right? What's that top piece? It's going to be the head, and then these are the hands, right? The hands create the base with nice straight arms. The head needs to go out in front, right, to secure that press position, right? Once we have that bar on our the front part of our shoulders, head's going to be back, and that's the same base that we want to create at that bottom of that push-up position. And understand, if you're going strict, if you're trying to learn them, we want to minimize that point at the bottom. So once we get upside down, make sure your arms are nice and straight. You're going to walk, take a step into it, flip yourself over pretty quick. It can't be slow or you're not going to be able to turn yourself over. It has to be fast with nice straight arms. Once you're there, right, down, and then you're going to come right back up, pressing the head through. Down, up, right? You can also work on that kip, right? So making sure you drop down, head to the ground, then you're going to set your hips on the wall, and then tuck the knees up to the chest, and then burst, extend the hips out and up, so it could give you that the assistance you need to press back up. So what that looks like is this. Turn yourself over, drop down, hips on the wall, tuck, and go. Again, right? And I demoed it slow because if you are trying to get that, make it slow. Set position before you burst up, right? So try to knock out 5 of those, and obviously you can modify that too with a ab mat or 2 underneath your head to decrease that range of motion, or something else, maybe a shirt or whatever you have available that's a little soft. All right, pistols, guys. Let's see if I have pistols. That's a single leg squat. What we're looking to do, alternating reps. So 5 on each side. So set position with 1 foot. That angle should be the same as your air squat. So if your air squat that way, you should pistol that way. So set that foot, push the hips back, drop all the way down, and then stand all the way up. All right, let's see if I have this side. All right, so we want to do that without our heel hitting the ground, okay? Legs don't have to be completely straight. A lot of it's hamstring flexibility. You could also use counterbalance and grab hold of that foot. If you want, ways you can modify that pistol is hold on to something. I do this a lot during a warm-up or cool down. I hold on maybe to a PVC pipe, maybe to, I got jerk blocks back there. Hold on to something sturdy as you perform these pistols, right? If you have a box, you could do them off the box and maybe use that little kick up to help you stand back up. All right, so just spend 20 minutes, guys, just working on the skill piece. I have a warm-up already set into the system. You could go off of that to warm up legs and shoulders, but just take your time, do it right, and then remember these reps are just a guideline. So if you don't have those, maybe just do 1 and 1, right? Kind of bounce back and forth between the 2, or spend 10 minutes on the handstand push-ups before going into the 10 minutes worth of pistols. All right, so next piece, guys, Only Heaven Knows. We had a buy-in. The buy-in is that one-time event. You got to do a 1K row, so a 1,000-meter row buy-in. If you're not, if you don't have a rowing machine, you could do an 800-meter run, so a half-mile run to begin. With that, guys, buy-ins are a little tricky. You can lose a lot of time if you go too slow, so make sure you're warmed up. But you also don't want to overexert yourself before the actual work in the workout. So half-mile run, 1,000-meter row. I would go at about 70 to 75%, so you're not missing, not losing a lot of time. And then we have a 30-20-10 rep scheme. 30 goblet squats to start. 53-35, or whatever weight you have. You could also use a dumbbell too to have set position. Kettlebell to the chest, elbows up high, hips back, stand up all the way. Now the way I would structure this would be 30 goblet squats in a row, 20 goblet squats in a row, 10 goblet squats in a row. Now we have the push press at 95-65. That's that little dip. Hands are outside the shoulders, a little dip with the knees, and then you're up, right? Back down. So, can I do 30? Maybe, I don't know. I would definitely break those up. Maybe I do 3 sets of 10, maybe I do 2 sets of 15, 16, 14 split. You figure that out, but chances are you're gonna have to break up 30 and then even 20, right? Once you get to 10, try to knock those out. Maybe do a 6-4 split if you need to break them up. But be aggressive on the goblet squats. Pace yourself on the push press until the end. All right, guys. Score is going to be total number. Total time that it takes you to complete the workout. Cool. All right. Also, tip of the day: know that you're awesome. And I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but what I just mean by that is the fact if you're watching this video, if you took the time to read that, you're trying to get better, right? You're trying to figure things out. You're still trying to work out. Not a lot of people do CrossFit in general. Not a lot of people work out. So you're one of the few. And just remember that even if things are not clicking or you are lacking a little motivation, you're still trying. And that's awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you tomorrow.